Hello everyone and welcome to your Saturn Retrograde. Big Daddy Karma is in the house. June 4th to October 23rd. Saturn is putting you on the world stage. Show me what you got. Show me what you've learned. Saturn is all about rules and discipline, known as the Lord of Karma. Karma is lessons and blessings. Retrograde gives us the opportunity to think about how we can rearrange the structures in our lives to work better, worldly and personal. Be prepared to take ownership of your life. Practice patience as you move forward. Choose to learn and grow. Trust that lessons learned will be rewarded. If you have been avoiding making important decisions and making changes you know are best in certain areas of your life, expect the loving discipline Saturn brings. If you have been doing the work and taking action forward in various areas of your life, you will be rewarded. Gold stars for you. No matter where you find yourself on this journey, stop for a moment. Take some deep breaths. Be present. Have gratitude for who you are, how far you've come, and for the unconditional love that is always available to you. All that Saturn brings comes from a place of deep love, wisdom, and justice. Your karma is being served. Take a big, juicy bite. Those are the channeled messages from Saturn there. Okay, so I've got the karma cards out. And I've got the numinous astro deck, and I have some other card decks we're going to get information from and tune into what's going to happen in the next several months here from now until October 23rd when Saturn goes direct. Okay, so first we're going to start with the karma cards, and Saturn has a quick message. If you are to accomplish the goals you have set for yourself in this life, then you must concentrate and not act on a whim of the moment. I may even reward you for the skills and endurance you develop, but you must wait. Okay, and then the messages here, the way that these cards work, is they have like messages from the soul, from the mental body, and from the physical body. Now these are, in a sense, like the red, it's kind of like a warning, like this is what you need to look at during retrograde and make sure that you're paying attention to. So be realistic about your goals responsibly. So what are your goals? Short-term, long-term, daily, for the next 5 months, for the next year, and be responsible about them, but also be realistic, right? Be realistic about your goals, because if you're realistic about them and you set some goals for yourself that you can reach, you'll be rewarded each step of the way, and take responsibility for your actions. And that's from a soul level, spiritual level. From a mental level, be concerned about the day-to-day reality of success. So be discerning. What does success really mean to you? Is success just money? Because it's not just money, right? Success is being a good person, is doing what's right, is living your life with integrity and following the universal laws and the rules and regulations of this earthly plane, of this universe. And then really paying attention about the day-to-day reality of your successes. Like, each day that you get through is a success. Remind yourself of that. You can have success in relationships, in conversations, in your physical body journey, right? And this is about your mental body. So it's like, what are you thinking about? Start reprogramming yourself to positive affirmations of success. You are a success. You've made it this far. And physically speaking, you must wait before you can use the most business-like way and become a person of power and status. And I feel like that message in here was, you can have it, but you just might have to wait a little bit and develop your skills in all aspects. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is you are meant to become a person of power and status. You're responsible, or you're taking responsibility now, and you are meant for success. But right now, it's being realistic. It's not jumping the gun. It's paying attention to the day-to-day reality of your goals and using the most business-like way to get what you want instead of emotional manipulation or being all reactive about it. Be business-like. Be like a businessman, a businesswoman, a business person, right? And really take charge there. Okay, I'm going to get up and I'm going to flip these around because then there's a message on the other side of these. So it's like you've got to learn the lessons first and then the blessings come, right? So then it says the maturity that brings dedication to achieve your destiny. So this is what you're going to be blessed with on a soul level, maturity. The drive and dedication to achieve your destiny. You will reach your goals. You will get your just desserts, right? And mentally speaking, caution regarding focusing on where you're going. So if you focus too much on the future and you're not present enjoying the moments, what's the point of that? Because your power is in the present moments, the day-to-day, paying attention. If we think too much about the future and too much about what's to come, we get caught up in that. And we're not paying attention to the day-to-day, which could change our future, right? So I feel Saturn is really cautioning everyone to focus on where, to not focus too much on where you're going and focus on your day-to-day reality and take steps forward towards your goals. Physically speaking, limits imposed resulting from the rules imposed by your career, okay? So maybe you're in a type of career where there's rules and regulations. Maybe you work for big business, corporations, government, and there is a little bit of limits imposed because of the rules, right? Saturn's all about rules in your career. So I feel what Saturn is saying is, listen, have a little caution, be mature about things, be businesslike about things, and some rules I feel are meant to be broken. Some rules need to be expanded upon, need to be changed, need to be shifted. And maybe that's going to lead you into a different career or a different aspect of your career to bring in more income, right? Because you don't want to be limited. You're limitless. And I feel that some of you may be considering something different in your career because you have much bigger plans than your career will allow you to. And then we're going to move over to this set of cards, which Saturn has to do with the 10th house reputation and Capricorn energy, the boss, okay? So bossing it up, maybe being your own boss. If you're working for someone else and you're working for a corporation, you can only go so far, right? You can, level yourself up enough where that's satisfying, and to some people that is satisfying. But I feel like for you, who's ever listening, you want to be your own boss. Like that's not as satisfying you to work for someone else and for their gains, for their abundance. You want to work for yours. And by building a good reputation and being mature and businesslike in nature and paying attention to the details and being focused on your goals in the day-to-day activities, right? Paying attention to that, you're going to build a good reputation. So when you branch off to be the boss or become the boss, people will respect you, right? Okay, so Capricorn energy coming through. It's time to get to work. Whatever challenge you are currently faced with, Capricorn wants you to remember that your heart is a muscle too, and that you have the courage and wisdom and the determination to play the long game for everything it's worth. So this is a long game. This isn't that. I feel like that's why I said you got to wait, because it's about the journey. It's the long game. It's not about reaching a goal, because then if you reach a goal so quickly, then you want to reach another goal. It's like it's never ending, right? It's a long game. What if there was no time limit on meeting your desired outcome? What other resources would you be able to gather to assist you on your mission? Whatever is worth doing well. no matter what you need to put in place to ensure your foundations are rock solid. So that's the point now. Saturn wants you to make sure your plans are rock solid before you really jump into it. Anytime you're tempted to skip a step, go back and redo the one before. What you learn from any mistakes you spot will be invaluable now. Okay? So mistakes are just opportunities to learn. A journal prompt for you is write an application for your dream job listing all your accomplishments. So that would be something beautiful for you to do, okay? So whatever is worth doing well. If there was no time limit, what would you do differently, okay? And then we have Saturn here. Saturn's arrival is a reality check that shines a light on anything that's been cloaked in conscious or unconscious delusion. But have no fear. Whatever is being exposed, however harshly, is asking you to take logical, pragmatic steps to face up to it so you can change or rectify it. That's what retrogrades are for, is to look at things again. How did that go? How did I do that? Or how did that person do that I can learn from and I can make it better? And moving through any delusional states of mind. This card can arrive when we feel like things aren't fair, but asks you to trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be and that whatever constraints and walls are coming up are meant for your evolution. Consider how external boundaries can actually inspire you towards greater competence, and also where you might need to solidify your no's in order to liberate your yeses. Oh, I like that. So it's setting healthy boundaries, saying no when you mean no, and saying yes when you really mean yes. Liberate yourself, set yourself free. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Anything and everything that happens, any challenge, contrast, is meant for your evolution, for your expansion, for your growth. The journal prompt is, I am ready to say no to, and list 10 things that you're saying yes to that you really want to say no to. And it's perfectly okay to say no. And then we have the 10th house here, which I thought I had it marked, but it's all about reputation. What is your reputation right now? Have you thought about that? Like, how do people look at you when, you're out in the world, when you're doing your work? And the houses are eluding me. Oh, here they are. The 10th house is asking you to trust your own self-sufficiency. What would it take for you to believe that you truly have got this and that nothing and no one can take away the wisdom gained from the life skills you have mastered? Anywhere there is self-doubt, remember that you are the CEO of your own life and that you get to call the shots. Feel free to consult with your personal board of directors, family, friends, mentors, and teachers. But ultimately, it's your prerogative. I guess prerogative. It says prerogative. To make whatever decisions are in service of taking whatever next step is most aligned with your soul purpose. Journal prompt. Write a list of guidelines and best practices for brand me. So this is all about you. It's always about you. What is your reputation? You can always ask advice from people, but ultimately in the end, trust yourself because you're the boss. You're the creator of your reality. You are very wise. And this is a life of remembering who you really are, of remembering how powerful you are. And when we say no for the highest and best, when we set healthy boundaries, when we prioritize our life and we focus on what's important and what is really meaningful to us personally, because everyone has something different that's meaningful to them and that's important and different goals to reach. When you focus on you for highest and best and you have love in your heart for yourself and for others, and pure divine intentions, living your life with integrity, you will be blessed. You will level up. And don't worry about leaving anybody behind, because everybody has the capability to do this, has the opportunity to do this. And I feel that some of you have held yourself back, have said yes and overextended yourself because you are in fear of what others might think, or losing someone or losing something. And, be smart about it, obviously. Stay grounded in it. Make sure you're ready if you're going to switch jobs, maybe moonlight first. Ready if you're going to let go of some people in your life, some situations, some collaborations. But ultimately, this is your destiny. And people care about us and we care about them. But in the end, truly, it's all about you. And each person feels the same way. It's all about me. It's all about my life. What do I want? It's not necessarily about everyone else. I mean, our intimate family, sure, but it's really about you. And most people care about themselves first, because that's important, to care about yourself first. It's important to take ownership on your own life, to focus on, where am I limiting myself? What thoughts am I having that are limiting me? What energies around me are holding me back? What can I do to change my physical reality here? You go within for that change, and then it shows up on the outside. So with all that said, we're going to dive in to see what's coming up, what's manifesting then. Where are the cautions at? Where are the warnings at? What do you want the collective to look at a little deeper, Saturn? What are you wanting us to look at? Healing, going within. Wow, Spirit just loves us and is here. The Hermit card is the healing card. It's going in the cave. It's going within for your answers. It's about healing, growing spiritually. See, lighting that spiritual fire, that spiritual light. So right now is a time, exactly what I was channeling in, is a time for you. It's a time for you to be in your own energy, to reach out to someone that is very healing to you, someone that you can talk to, someone of higher mind, someone wise. You can reach out to me for an energy healing session. I mean, they're just incredible. Or someone close to you in your community. Maybe this is you and you're going back into your shell to figure some things out before you step forward. That's perfectly fine. So right now may be a time where you're just kind of in your own energy, and that's better for you. Independent. I do feel for some of you it's starting your own business. You could literally be healing from the transition of someone physically in this physical life that has passed away, has transitioned, and it's time to heal from this, to gain wisdom from this. And if that's not the case, this is the death of the old ways, the death of the people-pleasing energy. My gosh, that runs rampant in a lot of us. And it's, it's defeating, it depletes us. You see how it's there's hardly anything there, because it depletes you when you do that, when you're all about everyone else and you don't take time for yourself. So I feel like Saturn is saying, listen, you've earned the right to take some time for yourself. And it's time to make the decision to focus on what's important. There's no power in the past. What's done is done. Grow from it, heal from it, rise up out of the ashes for the rebirth, because with a death comes a rebirth. Wow, look at all this major energy. This Saturn retrograde time through October is huge for you. Manifesting your dreams. Manifesting money, opportunity, love, opening your heart to infinite possibilities, standing strong in your truth. You are the magician of your life. This is the new beginning. Look, number 1, death and rebirth. First you go within and you heal. And you face those things that you haven't wanted to face, those delusions, the fears, the insecurities, the coulda, shoulda, wouldas, the people pleasing, the perfectionism, all of that stuff you're letting go of. Standing strong in your power. There's magic all around you, and you're manifesting your dreams. Maybe being a little secretive about it, because the magician can be secretive, right? The hermit goes within, doesn't really say anything until it's time. And then you have this beautiful Daughter of Pentacles energy. So Page of Pentacles, a new idea, learning something new. Saturn is blessing you with something new. You see the hand on the pentacle. I'm going to take this knowledge and wisdom. I'm going to take all the skills that I've learned so far, and I'm going to move forward on something new. Going back to school, curious about life, curious about a new way forward. And then 2 more cards came out, okay? And look at how they came out. The 9 of Swords, which is the sleepless nights, the anxiety, it's just really toxic energy. As you can see, it's just crazy energy. That's what you're overcoming. That's what you're letting go of. Taking charge, stepping into your power, healing, shedding the old skin, and like lightning, it's a new way, it's a new life. A lot of creative energy moving through you with this bright idea, with this manifestation of this offer, this opportunity. And this is what you're overcoming by letting all the old go and by actually healing and doing the work, right? So overcoming this energy is really important. We're going to leave it upside down. That's what's changing. This is boss energy, Father of Wands, King of Wands. Rising up out of the ashes, going after it, manifestation, taking charge, being a good leader, a solid leader, feeling into all of that higher mind thinking, infinite intelligence, right? On your heart. Taking no shit. And I just feel this energy, like you're like, no, I'm tired of being in this energy. I'm tired of everyone else dictating what I'm doing. I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna take charge of my life here, and I'm gonna do what I love, and I'm gonna follow my heart. And I'm not gonna let anyone or anything stop me. That's what I'm feeling. So these are the main themes of this retrograde. To really look at what's holding us back. That maybe you didn't even realize was holding you back. What's causing you these sleepless nights? What makes you feel anxious? Getting to the core of it. Healing the seed, releasing the seed, reprogramming. Stepping into your power and taking charge. Because you are the one that's in control of your life. Nothing and nobody else is in control of your life. So taking charge, once we take charge, Saturn, and we take our steps forward, what's working to manifest? The path, your spark, standing your ground, making decisions, going in the direction that you want to go. See that little flame here when you go to do your healing and you get your clarity and you clear out all the crap, right? And finally allow yourself to heal and grow. And then here you are standing above all the rest. That spiritual fire, that Father of Wands, that lightning. See how the Father of Wands has the wand, right? Rising up, healing, shedding the skin, taking charge. I'm in business. I'm the boss. That lightning comes in and strikes fire to that wand. And that's your new path. That's your new way. And it's making the decision to stand strong in what you believe in. That's really important. See, lighten that flame. And then here you are celebrating in this rebirth. The Three of Cups, celebrations, parties, communication with the bird, 3 people communicating, getting together with like-minded people, friends, family. And it kind of looks like the higher mind, like maybe hermit energy or a parent or, you know, someone singly. And then here's two perfect pair lovers, like maybe getting married, getting advice from someone, from a counselor, from someone of higher mind. I feel that you could be collaborating with someone, or this is you bossing it up, and these are the people that you're going to bring onto your team. I mean, this is a general reading, so I get a lot of information. If you want to dive deeper, just reach out and we will. But there's celebrations coming. There's communication coming about this. All right, that's a little chunky, but the Four of Swords is the healing, the growing, the pushing out of old paradigms, letting go of the toxic thoughts, the delusions, right, that live in our head, the fears. So there's healing, there's restful times, but we're going to try to not be as chunky here. What else is working to manifest? Okay, it's coming out super chunky. Spirit, come on. So coming out of a stalemate, and then the Fool was underneath there. But it's too chunky for me. There we go. So new, fresh beginnings, no matter how you look at it. And then here it is. Here's the Three of Wands. Things finally coming together. You've been patient. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this shift. You've been waiting for this confidence to build within you, to take charge, to stand your ground. You've been wanting to do this. And Spirit, Saturn, is fueling you, is giving you the strength, is encouraging you to go after your dreams and do it in the right way. You've been patient. Things are finally coming together and manifesting. Ascended Masters with you with this 3 energy. This retrograde time is a time of growth and expansion. Expanding your spiritual body, expanding your emotional body. And then here under the Daughter of Pentacles, we get the Daughter of Wands. So this is curiosity, this is the Page of Wands, something new, and there's a lot of growth. And you see how it's protected by a figure 8 snake. So a lot of healing on this path, this new idea, this new way in the material world, this opportunity, taking a class, learning something new in your current, career or job. But this is brand new energy. This is brand new life. So much growth with this Page of Wands energy. And then we have the Son of Pentacles, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So as you go on this new path and this new journey, this new way, setting your healthy boundaries, standing up for yourself, surrounding yourself by like-minded people, being patient, trusting in divine timing, right? That things are manifesting, things are growing, they are coming together. Here is this very solid, grounded opportunity, this right here, this newness, this manifestation that will grow, that will be abundant. And also what this Knight of Pentacles, Son of Pentacles card represents is a guardian angel that's watching over you. Sometimes in the Nine of Swords, you'll see an angel like in the window or something in some depictions, because the divine is watching over you, is helping you through the anxiety, the stress, giving you the ideas, blessing you with peace, blessing you with confidence, blessing you with strength. And this opportunity is solid. This can be a masculine energy coming in and offering you something, giving you this opportunity to walk forward. It can be this Father of Wands, this boss energy giving you opportunity, or it's you giving someone opportunity. But this is solid. Whatever this path is that you're going on is solid. Believe that. Look at that. Believe it. And then it's the Ten of Pentacles. having it all, destiny, legacy. And it's funny, Apollo really likes to be in for my readings, and sometimes I don't want him to be, but then he might bark out there while I'm doing them, but he loves to be in here, but then he's pacing. So I feel like he's pacing back and forth. I feel like that's the anxiety. You've been pacing back and forth. When is this going to change? When am I going to get my opportunity? When is it time? And Spirit's saying during this retrograde, something is shifting and it will be time. Things that will be really opening up. If you're going to be in your own business and you're bossing it up, or you're leveling it up in your career, you're taking charge, you're doing something new, learning something new, expanding yourself, growing, taking charge of your life, this is going to be very abundant. This is having it all. This is 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles, like all surrounded in this protective energy, like this portal opening. And Saturn is saying, listen, I'm going to bless you. You're on path for your destiny. And it even talks about that. The maturity that brings dedication to achieve your destiny. What Saturn is looking for is to you to take a higher mind approach to things. To you to look at the big picture, because that's what Saturn does. Big picture, big government, big corporation. Dream bigger. Think even bigger than you are, because you have that potential to really do something big in this world, and your reputation will precede you. That's why this is going to happen, because you're doing it the right way. You're not undermining people. You're not telling lies. You're not manipulating people. Now, you might have experienced that in your life, but you're not doing that now. Nothing in these cards says that, except for maybe your own mind sometimes, right? Getting all up in your own head. That's what you're overcoming. The angels are helping you, because they're bringing in money, bringing in opportunity that you'll love, that there's a lot of growth. I also feel that there is someone out there that is concerned about their children. You have a child, you have children. Will I be able to care for them? Am I going to create the legacy that I want to create so that they have everything they need to be successful in the future, in their life? And yes, the answer would be yes, you are. If you've been thinking about having children, or that's something you're working to manifest, and you really want that, and you've been praying for that, and you've been taking care of yourself, and trust that whatever's meant to be, somehow, some way, I feel children are coming into your life, because these are two children energy that come out with each other. And they're both girls, so you could be having girls and then like an older son. It could be. It could be that's what you're wanting, that's what you have now, and you're creating this beautiful legacy. But whatever this is to you, whatever you've been working to manifest, it's coming, and you're gonna be really, really solid. Like, you're gonna be able to give to others. You're gonna be able to give other people an opportunity to learn and grow and really expand, because that's the kind of boss that you're going to be. Because I feel like you've experienced the opposite. You've experienced the narcissistic bosses. Looking at our government in certain times. I'm not a very political person. I don't want to get into that, but do they always make the best choices for us? I don't think so. So Saturn on a worldly stage very quickly. I don't want to get too much into it, because I'm not a debate type person when it comes to government, but there are consequences when people make decisions that when they're only out for themselves. We'll just say that. So Saturn is saying they will suffer the consequences in some way, shape, or form, and things will eventually change, because they have to. Change is inevitable. But for you personally, you're on track for this. You're on track for this this boss energy, this good reputation, this creative flow, and bringing the money in, bringing the stability in, bringing the happiness in. And at the bottom of the deck, I have to show you because it's just beautiful, is the Two of Wands. Okay, we're going to get three. They said get the three on the bottom. The Two of Wands, so this is a path opening, a path of your destiny, a path of your mission work, making, choices, right? I always feel with the Two of Wands, sitting down with someone face to face, having a conversation, breaking bread. But the new path, this is the path. This is opening for you. And it's abundant. And there's so much growth. And they said take 3 cards, and we've got three 3, 3 on the board. So 3 is a strong number in this Saturn retrograde. The Empress energy is creation. It's birthing life. It's abundance. It's the sacred feminine. Allowing yourself to receive, allowing yourself to grow and expand. And look at that tree. It's gorgeous and it's abundant. You see, this is a whole new cycle, and Saturn is helping clear out the things that aren't serving you. So if something uncomfortable pops up, that's just because it needs to be reevaluated and looked at and transformed. That's all. Because this is what Spirit wants for you. Having it all. And you're stronger than you realize. And your strength lies from balancing your head and your heart, from appreciating the beauty. And there's something about, I keep feeling it, channeling it, something about Leo season, which is the end of July through August. There is something about that time period that is strong in manifesting for new beginnings. You are stronger than you realize, and this pull forward to do something different, to really take charge and be successful and do it right. When you do it by the book, like elephants, okay? I don't know, the elephant energy is coming through for you. When you do it by the book and you take one step at a time and you take the wisdom from the past of everything that you've learned, everything you learned from other people, things you like, things that you don't like, things that work, leaving behind the things that don't work, and you move forward with this strength and this purpose and this love in your heart and this knowing that you're on path for success, you will be enjoying and smelling the roses along the way, right? I feel that this is romance coming in. There's a strong with the King of Wands and the Empress and the having it all and the babies in there and the celebrations. You know, like I felt like this can be like literally like getting married or talking to a pastor or a judge or something. Like I do feel that for people. There's a strong energy here for love, a re-spark, someone coming into your life. And I feel that Leo season is, there's something there. There's something there, and I want to hear about it when that happens. So some final messages from Saturn. I hope that you enjoyed that. Take what resonates with you. You will be blessed when you put in the work. And these are the lessons that Saturn really wants you to focus on here during this retrograde, to master, to know that you have mastered it. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone, and that's that Leo energy. Loving yourself and seeing the beauty in everyone, right? And then look at this. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Exactly. Surrounding yourself by these people who serve your highest good, who are like-minded. Your relationships are improving during retrograde. That's your gift. That's your blessing. Gratitude. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. Again, highlighting that there's opportunity coming up to better your life, your destiny, moving towards that. And then we have health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yes, when you honor your physical body, when you take care of yourself, when you eat the right foods, exercise, have love for the self, that will extend out into your physical reality, and that you will be much more powerful to manifest. You hear that magician saying, yep. And then the bottom of the deck is blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being, and that's taking ownership, right? Responsibility was the first word, or one of the first words that we started with was responsibility. You are in charge of your well-being, mind, body, heart, and spirit. You are the boss. And we have one last message that was pre-picked out of the White Light Oracle, and it's Karma of Kutuhala. And we're going to read a little bit from the book. I hope that you enjoyed this. You can look back on these messages and see how things have transpired over the course of the retrograde, because everybody's in a different part of their journey. Your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart and do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail. You shall rise. Oh, I love that. So rising up in your power. This oracle encourages you to recognize that in its own inimitable way, spirit is practical. Yeah, that's Saturn. It just tends to go via the deliriously rapturous, astonishing, and deeply healing route. Trust what you love and let your heart lead you. You and your life shall become luminous, sanctified in the grace of alchemical transformation. An unexpected and miraculous arising is at hand. Woo! I just got the chills, and I'm sending you all lots of love.